We know how great the Food Families program can be, and we want to do everything we can to make sure you are comfortable, confident, and prepared to run this program. Because I have facilitated this program with 4 different groups, I have learned a few things along the way and want to share some advice, tips, and ideas that I think will be helpful as you get started. Having done this before, I know it's a lot of work, but it's well worth the investment. The first thought I want to encourage you to consider is taking time to read through all of the curriculum, each of the modules, so you can gain a sense for how they build off each other and the many pieces you will need to be thinking about to prepare each week. As you read through the curriculum, you may want to highlight the parts where you will need to prepare, and then once you have made your way through the curriculum, you may think about building a work plan or using a calendar to schedule some of your tasks. As an example, you may see that in 3 weeks, you'll be discussing the process of couponing. You will want to start collecting coupons now so that you have plenty to share with the group when it is time. In week 6, if you follow a proposed outline, you'll be leading a collective kitchen. If you've never done anything like that before, you need to know it'll take some time, planning, and can't be left until the last minute. The sooner you start some of that work, the less stress you will feel and the better the event should run. Speaking of collective kitchens, you will want to make a decision with your group early on in the program as to whether you want to do 2 collective kitchens or just 1 and schedule your dates accordingly. In the past, we have done 2 collective kitchens with groups and have had and encouraged them to include on a Saturday or a day with a school PD, so those participants with children can invite 1 or 2 of their kids along to join in the fun. The kids really do love preparing food and learn a lot about working in the kitchen. And please don't think you're alone in facilitating all of these modules yourself. Through myself, now the Food Families Program Coordinator, you can have access to support and special guests who can come in and help facilitate. I have organized a number of collective kitchens, so use my experience to help you in putting your module together. I'd love to talk to you, answer your questions, and provide as much help as I can. It's not always easier figuring out how much food to buy. It is really a test in math and science. Another idea you'll want to think about is having healthy snacks and beverages available each week as your participants arrive. Not everyone is able to eat in a healthy way at home, and we just know it's easier for people to enjoy this session and focus more easily if they aren't hungry. Fruits and vegetables, cheese and crackers can always be easy and inexpensive ways to have food available for the group. As you prepare to run the program, take careful consideration of these needs of the members of your group. What needs do they have, and what can be done to ensure they have the best chance at success? Think about them, talk to them, talk about their day, what time works best for the majority of the group, how to run the program each week. In our experience, most groups like meeting in the morning, around 9:30 or so that way they're home and done before lunch. Don't make it too early in the morning, as some will need to take care of their kids and get them off to school. Possibly take public transit to get to the kitchen. You also want to have a look at the gardening module and the cooking with and for your kids to see if these are part of the program that makes sense for you and to include with your groups. If you don't have many parents in your group, the cooking with your kids module might not be relevant, or you may choose to scale it back to suit the needs and the size of your group. Both of these modules are new and not ones that we have facilitated, but we do know they would fit best later on in the program. I would also encourage you to keep the modules in order, especially the first 5 or 6, as they really do lay a strong foundation for the entire program. Thank you again for your desire to bring Food Families to your neighborhood. We wish you all the best as you begin to unpack the program and encourage to reach out. Should you have any questions at all, have fun with it, and we look forward to hearing from your stories of success. Until then, take care.